Hey everyone, it's Kat. Today I'm here with Killian again. I am going to be cinching him up for the first time. I'm going to be using a training Surcingle for this. This gets him used to girth pressure without having a scary saddle on him. It's a nice first step that I like to do with all my Mustangs and horses in training to prepare them for being girthed up and saddled without having that scary tack all up on them. So I haven't done this with him yet. This is going to be his first time. I don't want to jinx anything, but so far, with everything I've thrown at him, he's been super laid back and really could care less. And a lot of the Mustangs that I've worked with from where he's from, the Warm Springs, Oregon herd management area, none of them have cared about a saddle or girth pressure. So they've all kind of put up this big expectation I have, but I really don't mind. If he's reactive with it, that's totally okay. I'm going to help to guide him and help him and make it a really easygoing process for him. I don't want him stressed out or worried, so I'm going to do the best I can to help him out through this. I'm excited to share with you guys some of the training this guy goes through and the process building up to when I start riding him, and a bunch of the other future milestones he reaches in his training. I really hadn't had the most time for this guy because he's a personal project, so he doesn't have a deadline or a big need to get a lot done really fast. So I've taken my time with him. I've just enjoyed having him. I work him when I can, and I think he likes that. He likes just being a horse. But this is a big step for him, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys, and I'm excited for him because he is slowly becoming a nice domestic horse, and I really enjoy watching him transform. So I'm looking forward to sharing this with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy. Before I get into anything with him, I want to make sure he's in a good mindset, so I go through some desensitizing exercises. Swinging this lead rope over his body, it has a leather popper on the end of it, so this is really good for desensitizing with sound and feel because that popper makes a popping noise when it hits their body. It doesn't hurt them, but it does have a good desensitizing purpose. And here I did some pressure points on his stomach just to make sure he was feeling okay with pressure on his belly. Same thing here with swinging the rope around. I'm going to do some exercises to put pressure on his stomach. Obviously it's a lot different than a girth, but it's still something to push against his stomach and prepare him for when I do fully cinch him up. The day prior to this, I did spend some time desensitizing him to a saddle pad along with a Surcingle being rubbed on his body, but I still want to go through that all over again before I fully cinch him up with it. I just want to make sure I'm not skipping any steps with him. I want to make sure I'm breaking down the process and giving him the opportunity to take everything in. So even though he's a very well-minded Mustang and he really doesn't have many cares in the world, I still want to make sure I'm not taking advantage of that and just rushing through everything. I'm still going to break everything down for him and make it easygoing. This is his first time moving forward with the Surcingle fully on. As you can see, he really doesn't care. He's trying to stay pretty close to me, so I keep swinging that rope and moving back and letting him move forward on his own. And here I decided to take the halter off and let him move around on his own. This is his first time trotting with it on, going both directions. He just does not care. He is very lazy. It takes a lot from me to keep him moving. We haven't done too much round pen work other than some basic stuff, so he's not the greatest at it. He stays close to me and is just super lazy. But we went back and forth between a halter and no halter, working with the Surcingle on. I decided to go back to lunge work after I had let him move around on his own for a little bit. I just wanted to keep him moving forward, away from me. He isn't the best at lunging yet. We haven't done too much serious work with it, so he likes to stay close to me, and he just doesn't have that forward movement that he needs. So we're going to work on that a little bit. And I did decide to bring the ripped up flag in just because that gives him a little bit more of a push. And when he does get close to me, I will lift that flag up, pointing at his shoulder to push him away a little bit. And as you can see, he's moving around pretty nice. He still does require a lot of energy from me, but that's totally fine. I'm just happy to see him calm and relaxed with the Surcingle on. A lot of Mustangs get really freaked out and anxious with it because it is very unnatural for them, but he handled it like an old pro. I absolutely love how much he pays attention and responds to me, even with the lack of intense training he's had. He just does really amazing, and he's adapted to everything I've thrown at him so well. He's a really great Mustang, and I just absolutely love his mind and just how he takes everything in stride. He's a really cool Mustang, and I've just totally enjoyed the time I've spent with him so far, and I'm really looking forward to moving forward with him. He's just such a cool dude. I know I've said it so much, but he's a really, really cool Mustang.